Hi guys, Rick Goodman from OBrien Real Estate again with this week's edition of the Northern Weekly Property News, where real estate information is on the house. Well, what a week it's been. Before we jump into our real estate numbers, let's review the main economic indicators in breaking news over the week. US stocks have now literally wiped out its 2020 losses. The S&P 500 has turned positive for the year after bouncing back 47% from its March lows when COVID-19 was at its peak. The US also surprised everybody by adding a record 2.5 million jobs in May, giving increased confidence that activity is on a clear path upwards from here as restrictions are easing globally. The ASX here followed suit with 6 consecutive weeks of gains, now only about 8% down rather than the 33% we saw in March. People are no doubt starting to feel much more confident, and why not when you consider the signs like low petrol prices, all-time low interest rates, good recovering Aussie dollar now sitting at around 70 US cents, a record trade surplus, unprecedented business and fiscal stimulus, including the $25,000 business grant that was announced this week. And to cap it off, Westpac has gone on the offensive and this week has slashed its variable home loan rate to 2.69%, now providing the best rate of any of the big 4 banks in an aim to aggressively attract new customers. But the economic shifts come from the easing of restrictions more than anything, and being able to get back out there. The school gates are now completely opened. We can again catch up with our friends, enjoy a coffee and catch up and watch live sports back on TV, and this obviously excites people. We've all had plenty of time to ponder and consider our next move, and I believe that this is why confidence is building, as most people now seem to believe that the worst is certainly behind us with the COVID-19 pandemic. Now let's have a look at the auction numbers for the week. The Queen's birthday long weekend, we saw 128 auction results captured, with 38 selling prior, 43 selling under the hammer, 1 selling after and 43 passing in. That gave us an overall clearance rate for the week of 64.06%. While still quite strong, a little bit down on the 70+% that we've been experiencing for the last 3 weeks. However, being a long weekend, this is quite normal, and if you reflect back to the same weekend last year, we recorded a 61% clearance rate back then. From a private sale perspective, we saw the numbers fairly stable in the 900s with a healthy 914 sales across the state. At O'Brien's, we saw positive listing numbers for the week with 62 launching to the market, 64 properties went under contract, and we had 63 confirmed sales across the network. Our highest sale price was $1.77 million. That's all for this week. I'm Rick Goodman. As always, I'm available for a chat regarding anything.